Guys, Ogs here from the US. Thank you so much for watching. Today's topic is a very complicated one. Is Marina Granovskaya that smart that we all thought she was? Why Chelsea are losing money every single year and Roman has to give his pocket money to help out with our debt? Do we really have a big budget as we were told? Why do we have to wait until the last second of the window before we sign a bunch of overrated, overpriced deadwood in the club instead of going for our number one target? Is she really smart? Why don't we learn from the past and try to make life a little easier at Chelsea Football Club? Those are the questions that I will try to answer. But also, please feel free to leave your comment and participate to the debate. Before anything, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, share, and do the rest. After the win against Hull City, Frank Lampard was fuming, you could tell. And I'm happy he did it because he did it after a victory. If it was a defeat, people were going to say he's giving excuses. But now we all know that he gave a list to the club and the club still negotiating, still penny pinching, just waiting for the last minute, hoping that they can get cheaper. So what is happening is that other clubs are looking for the same players. So the one that will come with the money first will get the player. Look at what happened to Gerson Fernandez. He went to Spurs already. Guimaraes going to Lyon. Ranieri Jesus already signed for Real Madrid. Dani Olmo already signed for Leipzig. So many players that we were linked with already went somewhere else. So what's going to happen the last minute is that everybody else got, our number one target, and we have no other choice but to sign anybody that will be available at the time. In the past, we ended up by buying people like Hector, Gilobogi, Miazga, because we missed out on our number one targets like John Stone or Alisson Becker, and we went for Kepa Arrizabalaga. There are so many examples, like David Luiz came just because we couldn't pay the money for Koulibaly, and I can go on and on. I'm not saying that all those players were flop. Some of them worked pretty good, but they were not the number one choice for the manager at the time. So that is the point I'm trying to make here. So let's say, for example, you save the money, okay, and you buy 3 players instead of 1 quality player. You lose in a football side, but also you lose financially because the 3 will cost you more money than 1 quality in salary, but also in agent fees, in transfer fees and all that. How that is supposed to be smart? That is so stupid. We have people like Barkley and Drinkwater and, so many deadwood, Zappacosta, just because of our own stupidity, trying to save money for no reason, and the last minute you pay even more. Look what happened with Alisson Becker. Roma came to Chelsea and say, if you have 58 million, right now you get your player. He was ready. He liked London. He wanted to come to Chelsea. But Chelsea waited, penny pinching, hoping that nobody else is going to pay that kind of money and they will go back and reduce the price. What happened? Liverpool, very smart, went with even more money and get their man. And now we're stuck with Kepa Arrizabalaga, right? So according to Chelsea financial report, we lost money and Abramovich had to help us by paying 275 million from his own pocket to help the club. And the reasons of us losing money were like firing Antonio Conte and his staff cost us about 21 million, buying Kepa Arrizabalaga, 75 million, paying Deadwood like, Danny Drinkwater and other one that Bakayoko that went on loan, and we had to even pay half of his salary and all that. You know what? We lost money because we didn't make the right decision to begin with. So how Marina is supposed to be the smartest lady in the business and the one who is making us money? She is making us lose money. Wake up, people. I don't know where the people comes with for all the fake news and information and try to sell it to us. She is just taking this club to the ground. Simple as that. The Chelsea chairman said a couple months ago that we had a big budget for the transfer window. Where is the money? Show me the money. We've been waiting for that kit, 150 million that everybody convinced us that we are going to get in January. But right now we can't even sign a player on loan. Frank Lampard was very, very mad, but he remained professional and will defend everybody in front of the camera. That's what he is supposed to do, right? He will say, okay, I believe in Ross Barkley, I believe in Marcos Alonso, Pedro and Willian. But deep inside him, he knows that those players are not good enough and he needs to replace them. But he needs to keep the camp very happy by saying those kind of stuff. So people were thinking that Frank Lampard is the one who is, blocking any kind of transfer because he want to promote the youngster from the academy, and also he has a lot of faith into the Deadwood. But in reality, that's what he's supposed to be saying in front of the camera. That is being diplomatic. It's nothing to do with the truth here. Frank Lampard is trying to cool the water down and keep people happy, just in case he doesn't get anybody that he wants. Chelsea board look like a bunch of clowns. They don't know what they're doing. They look like they didn't plan anything and they're just expecting for a miracle. Don't blame Frank Lampard or Peter Cech. Peter Cech is just an advisor. He doesn't make any decision. And don't blame the scouting department because they are there just to suggest some names and it's up to you to pay the money. So nobody to blame but the board and especially Marina. So what I'm asking to the big boss himself is to make a call and get some deals done. And I miss Abramovich because when he was in London, he was always at the training ground talking to the manager and asking if they need anything, and he was getting stuff done immediately. With Marina, she needs to penny pinch, she needs to look smart, and most of the time she's outsmarted. So I don't know, man. Even if we get players at the moment, it's already too late because they're gonna need at least 3 to 4 weeks to adapt to the new system, and that is a waste of time for no reason. Look at Liverpool, they got their business done early on, and Minamino is already playing. Look at Borussia Dortmund with Haaland. He's scoring already goals now because he had time to train with the team, adapt and play. I'm done talking, man. I'm sick and tired of this club. Please leave your comment and let me know what you think about everything that I just said. You don't have to agree with me, but just say what.